I was just informed I'm 2 minutes late, so I'm very sorry. We were all talking. Anyways, hi guys. It's Carrie from Quilters Hideaway. We're a quilt shop in northeastern Oklahoma. Adeline's with me. She's playing on the floor right beside me. But y'all, it has been crazy today. So there's some fun stuff happening in the shop this week, and we'll get to that in just a second. But every Wednesday we do What's Up, What's New, where we talk about what's up or what's going on and what's new or the big new items in the shop. Also know that we are cleaning the shop and doing a little bit of rearranging, trying to make everything fit and more organized than it was. So mostly you'll just see some changes in the front room. The other rooms are pretty much the same with a few exceptions. But we brought a few more grid wall or kind of display walls down for the front room. So in the next week or so, if you haven't stopped in, stop by, take a look. It's a little different. Anyways, some fun stuff happening. A lot of our classes have sold out, and we continue to add more sessions. So we are keeping classes pretty small as we reintroduce classes from the COVID shutdown and all of that. We do, we are conscious that there is still COVID around, but we're trying to kind of move forward. So classes are staying small. Our solution to that is just offering them more frequently. So we have 2 t-shirt classes. 1 t-shirt class in September still has a couple spots last I checked. We have a few log cabin class offerings. We're going to offer a Lone Star class. It's now been pushed to the beginning of October. And so some fun classes are happening. Also, there's a sew along that we're going to start August 21st. It's the cinnamon bun pattern from Jaybird Quilts. So our sew alongs are done virtually. So there's a private Facebook group where I'll do a video every week for 4 weeks and kind of slowly walk you through how to make that quilt so we can all work on it together. It's not overwhelming that way. So each week you kind of get homework to work on. The videos are kept up, so if you want to watch the replay, or if you don't have time to do the quilt right now but you want to be able to do it later or in the future, absolutely, that group kind of stays up indefinitely. So that's definitely an option or something that's going on. Again, that class starts August 21st, or that sew along, and it's Cinnamon Bun by Jaybird Quilts. So if you did the Nebula block of the month, you have the ruler for it. It uses a super sidekick ruler. We've also done demos on that ruler in the past at quilt shows or quilt clubs or guilds. So lots of options there. But our big thing that's happening this week is on Friday. Becky Thompson, who is the owner, creator, curator, whatever you want to call it, of Power Tools with Thread, which is a YouTube channel, a blog, and a Facebook group with lots of kind of quilting tips, embroidery tips, all the things. So Power Tool with Threads. Her name is Becky Thompson. She is going to be at the shop. So she's going to do a little shop tour. But if you want to stop by, say hi, pick her brain, let her know that you watch her, I don't know, see a semi-famous person, come by on Friday, this Friday at 5 o'clock. So she'll be in the shop around 5. She'd love to say hi, see you guys. And then we'll kick everybody out and do a little shop video tour thing. Mostly just have some fun, but that is happening on Friday. So Power Tools with Thread, Becky Thompson. We're going to get a post out this afternoon with a little more information about who she is if you want to see that, but pretty fun. We're pretty pumped to meet her. I know a lot of us have kind of followed her Facebook page, watched her YouTube videos for quite a while. So that is happening this week, which is huge. And then on October 1st to October 16th, we do have that Christmas shop hop. I've been mentioning it the last few What's Up, What's News, but there's a Christmas shop hop coming. And Donna, how fun! You'll have to come by and say hi. She would love to meet you, all of you. Okay, shop hop, Becky Thompson, classes. Adeline's trying to remind me whatever I'm forgetting, and I don't know what she's saying, so I don't know what I'm forgetting. Anyways, let's go over what's new really quick. There's quite a few things that have been put in inventory this week, so I'm going to grab the camera, flip it around, and show you those. Here we go. First up, this is Forest Fable by Figo. And there's some pieces that I think could definitely kind of pull a Harry Potter feel. So these owls with the stars and the moon, when I look at them, I definitely feel like very Harry Potter-ish. And then just some fun blenders, some fun foresty prints, great guy stuff. So this blue is perfect. You get some trees or some kind of almost like a camo style print, some arrows, another great blender. It's a very canvas looking fabric, but it's totally it's just cotton. Some symbols or markings. There's some animals, so wilderness animals with the owl, the raccoon, a mountain, a fox, another tree print, and this is another animal just on that navy. So you see the bear, the raccoon, here's an owl, there's some foxes. Super cute. The two owls, like I said, just feel very Harry Potter-ish. Linda, that's funny. Okay, a little gray, a teal. This is also just some symbols. I cannot get it out. There it goes. Feathers, pine cones, some mushrooms in there. Super cute. Just something different. Also for kind of those guy lovers or wilderness lovers, outdoorsy fabric. This is great. You can see like the outline of a buck. There, I'm trying to find, there it is. Outline of a buck or a deer, some trees, just some sketching. I like that it's not really directional. There's trees and everything printed different ways. This is the same thing on that dark teal. So here's the line all together. It starts here and moves this way. So great blues, kind of like a taupey brown, and the dark blue teal. Sister says it's fun. Okay, then we move into a line called Sunshine by Robert Kaufman. This is just a great spring floral collection. So you have the white with the leaves, two different small blue flowers, white background, blue background, the larger floral, so a navy background on that one, and then the white background, more of a tossed print there, and then the yellow or butter tossed print as well. It never likes when I tilt my phone. And then the white or the yellow leaves and green. I also have 10-inch squares and 5-inch squares for those two, or those collections. So 5-inch square, 10-inch square. Again, this is the collection starting with this like mum, navy, black fabric all the way through the green. So super cute there. We did get two fat quarter bundles of Fairy Frost. So this is the cool collection or winter collection, as I like to call it. It's called Icy. So there's the Icy, and then this one is Noel, great for Christmas. So if you're a Fairy Frost fan, or just really like some metallic, there's a few of the glitter Fairy Frost in there, but most of them are more of your metallic feel. What's next? Okay, these two are called Tinsel. Well, this one's called Tinsel. This one's Arctic Ice. But these are metallic as well. They're just a good shimmer. So you can't really see exactly the glitter on them. It's not like rough as Fairy Frost. Sometimes on the glitter you can feel it on the surface. These aren't like that. They're more smooth and more of a constant glitter. So a taupe or gray color, and then the white with silver. Also a couple music notes, black and white. Perfect. Those will go in the music room. A little girl, but she's not new. There's Adeline. Okay, we do have 3 new Minkies, or the glitter Minkies. So these have metallic in them, navy, white, and red. So very patriotic there. But they're the 60-inch Smooth Cuddle by Shannon with the metallic dots in them. And then a couple, there's a white on white print and a white and gray. We have this in multicolored too, and I really like it. So those 2 are new. Okay, then we get into a ton of notions. So I'm going to flip the camera around here, and we're going to do it this way. All right, first up, Creative Grid just came out with a really fun thing for my left-handers. So it is left-handed rulers, which means that the numbers start on the opposite side. So they have a 6.5-inch square, and then that 6.5 by 24-inch, kind of like your normal grab it, use it for everything ruler. But they're both left-handers. okay? Left-hander rulers. So when you look, you're looking for this navy or this teal colored thing on the top half of the Creative Grid ruler. It says left-hander on both of those. So that's kind of fun. We did get in more cinnamon bun patterns. Let's see if I can flip, wrong button. There it goes. Okay, more cinnamon bun patterns. So this is the sew along that we're doing that starts August 21st. It is free as long as you have the pattern and or the ruler. There are templates in the pattern if you don't want the ruler. Then we have Kaleidoscope. This is just a really fun book. It is by Lori Holt, but it makes this pattern on the front. It's just really nifty. Something totally different, but really cute. There, that's Kaleidoscope. And then we have lots of patterns. Let's see how quickly we can go through them. April Showers, that's a Villa Rosa. I think it's a restock. Dulce, this is also a restock. We have it done with fun little kid Western fabric or like reproduction Western fabric in the shop. Liberty, I've seen this flag a ton. Seaside, this is a Jaybird pattern. We actually have a sample of it in the shop. And then mini cinnamon bun. So if you're gonna make the cinnamon bun sew along, you might like this little mini. It's 12 by 18 inches, so it's like placemat style. It is very small. Then we have quite a few 3-yard quilt patterns, and we're making 3-yard quilt bundles. So you'll see in one of the rooms we've started kind of cutting up some 3-yard quilt kits or bundles. So this is a 3-yard quilt. So basically you would grab a bundle of 3 fabrics, 1 yard each, and then you can make this quilt. Kind of same with all of these. Here's another one. This is called Topsy Turvy. This one is called Old Glory. I really like this one. Very probably easy to make this into the Patriotic Challenge. You could kind of insert that patriotic panel in the middle of all of that. So patriotic quilts are due September 15th. Don't forget, if you are making a patriotic quilt, or if you're not and you want to, you have until September 15th. So lots of options there. This is called Christmas Forest. You could also make it with other colors. This is Porch Rails. So basically you would just need to grab one of the 3-yard bundles, grab a pattern, and you could make any of these quilts pretty simply. This one's called Dash. All right, here's an Easy Bargello. This uses a jelly roll. Easy Bargello. Fly the Flag. I adore this quilt, and I think it would be really pretty using the newer Lori Holt background fabrics that we have, the bee backgrounds. But this is Fly the Flag. Family Ties. Stereo. So this is another Jaybird. It does use a super sidekick ruler. This one is called, this is just a Christmas table topper, so it uses a Dresden plate. I think we showed this one last week. The Cross and Majestic Wolves, I'm pretty sure those two were shown last week. Homo Waits is another pattern. Brightly Shining is cute. Tumbling Cabin, this is a fat quarter pattern. All right, then we get into some Lella Boutique patterns. Yule Tree, so kind of starting to see some Christmas stuff sneak in. Figgy Pudding. Haven. Let's see, this is a fat quarter pattern as well. And Nice List. So nice list, naughty list maybe. All right, this is a fat quarter friendly quilt. So we've been requested a lot of quilt books or books that have like 4 to 6 patterns. So there's fat quarter friendly. This is the same person who makes the 3-yard quilt books, but this is a fat quarter quilting fun. So grab a few fat quarters and you can make any of those quilts. And Quilt in a Day, we love this book, especially with the log cabin quilt class. My favorite part is the pages that show you all the different layout options if you make a log cabin quilt. So lots of options there. Okay. We have lots of goodies, lots of little notions this week. You can tell we met with our vendors. Okay, Stars of Praise. This is a pattern that uses the new songbook line by Moda. So we have this entire line. Here's all the fabrics on it, but if you wanted to make this exact quilt, it uses the Goddess tool, which we also have in stock. Songs of Praise. It's so pretty. Those are not curved seams. Everything is a straight seam. It's just an illusion. All right, what else do we have? All right, magic fork pins. I know that in QH community, some of the girls, I know Misty did, maybe Terry did, shared that they were liking these in their hoop for embroidery, machine embroidery. Also, I have the extra fine short applique pins. Let's see, these are 1-inch hexagon papers, some fun tweezers, the disappearing markers. These are back in stock now. Thread magic, so a thread conditioner, if you're doing anything by hand, helps the thread not knot up. And what else? Oh, chalk refills, there's more tweezers. Bias tape makers, so this is a set that is finally back in stock. This is the Betty Bridge Supreme. So this I think was in like a fat quarter box a couple months ago. But it has lots of different seam lines that you can put this on the top of your machine, and so you can line up everything. Like if you wanted to make half square triangles without marking them, that's a great way to do it. Lots of options there. And then the itty bitty twisters, tiny twister and mini twister. So now all the twister sizes are in stock for those twister patterns. Okay, one more box and then we're there. Oh. There it all goes. Okay, triangles on a roll and half square triangles on a roll back in stock. So these are here. They've been requested a ton. They're in stock. These are really fun needle pin cushions, especially if you go to some classes. But so it opens up kind of tall so you can store them. And then when you get to class, it kind of shrinks up, and so all of your pins stand up. There's a magnet at the end, so the pins stand up and you can grab them easily, and then a screw cap. So that was kind of something new that our vendors showed us this week that we thought was kind of nifty. Okay, the card decks. So every card, what are you doing, sister? She's like, hurry, hurry. Anyways, quilt blocks are on it's like a little coaster type style thing. So if you're looking for a quilt box or just a fun like tabletop chat item, here you can see it's the quilt block and then what size you need and all of that stuff, what to cut. Those are pretty neat. We've had them before. Great stocking stuffers or gift baskets. This is the Magic starch. So this is just another brand of basically a best press option or a starch option. So an aerosol and a spray. And then Karen Buckley's Perfect Scissors, the medium length. These are slap and wrap peels for the large spools. So a lot of you guys have the small spool option. This is the large spool, and it does come with an ink pen that you can write on these, so if you want to write what color it is, but it wraps around your large spool of thread and keeps all those tails inside so they don't keep unraveling. So like the King spools of thread by Glide, these would be great with, or any of those like large embroidery ones that the smaller snaps don't work as well on. They now have the large ones. Also, I don't know if you guys can see, everybody's like crawling across over here. Woolly pin cushion, the purple, I know we showed that last week, and then the foundation papers we showed last week. Okay, that's a wrap on What's Up, What's New this week. We all made it. Anyways, I've got all sorts of stuff happening here. So don't forget, Becky Thompson, Friday, 5 o'clock. If you want to meet her, say hi, put a face to the name, put a real face to the video face on YouTube, all the things. 5 o'clock on Friday. We'd love to see you. We'll get a post going. So let us know if you want to come. Obviously, you're welcome to. Anyways, if you have any questions, leave them below. We're going to sign off of here and get back to work. Have a good one.